Hey guys, come make a steak with me. It was the third time making this week because me and my husband loved it so much. Anyways, we started off by doing the potatoes. He wanted mash and chips. I don't know how that makes sense, but yeah, started off by peeling the potatoes into small pieces so they boil and go soft quicker. I did put the water on boil beforehand, so it was quite warm. And this was us trying to put the potatoes in hot water. I did buy a new apron, well, the first ever apron I've ever owned. It was cute, got it from Pro Cook. And then we started on the mushroom sauce. I keep saying we because my husband helped me. So for all you people that say I do everything on my own, this is for you. Anyways, this mushroom sauce, oh my god, it's like a mushroom peppercorny sauce. I can't explain it, but it was divine. Literally started off with butter. You gotta let that melt for a bit. Put some garlic powder, cayenne pepper, parsley, salt, pepper, and I also did add paprika in there. Give it a good stir and put it on low boil so all the flavors, juices, everything comes together. Then I added the mushrooms and I just let it simmer and put it to the side. Time for the steak. So it was me and my husband and my sister-in-law. The place we normally get steaks from is Tayab's and they only had 2 pieces. So we went to Asda's and went to Haji Baba and got the 3rd piece. Anyways, back to the sauce. This was how the sauce was looking. We added some double cream and then we just let it all combine together. It may not look the greatest, but it tasted amazing. For the steaks, literally just started off with garlic powder, some red chili flakes, some cayenne, some paprika and some coriander powder, and I just lathered it in and put a little bit of oil so it all just goes in together, and I just did that on both sides. Look how nice that looks. Then we drained the water from the potato and I was just checking to see if it was actually boiled, and I started mushing it all up together. So in the mashed potato I put butter, cream, salt, pepper, and this was my husband trying to record me and it was not very good. It tasted amazing. This was amazing. Anyways, like I said at the start, he wanted chips as well. Again, I don't know how that makes sense, but here we are putting the chips in. Again, very scary. Normally my mum does this for me, but here we are. Then we didn't have an extra stove bit on the stove, if that makes sense, so we just put the veggies in the microwave. I think it was for 4 minutes and we just let it do its thing. This is how the cook stations was looking so far. Giving the mash one last mash. I wanted to do the chips, put it in the oven and then start on the steaks. That way the chips stay warm and yeah, I'm not behind schedule. Put the steak pan sizzler thing on. I got this from Asda. It was actually really good. And then I put some garlic butter, which I made at home, and then I put the steaks on. I'm still trying to get the hang of how many minutes on each side, but we did about 5 minutes on each side. And this is how they were looking. This is how it looks when it was flipped over, and oh, I want it again. It was so good. My husband was doing the grilling or whatever this is called. He called it something, but I can't remember what it is. But look how juicy that looks. And then this was the peppercorn mushroom sauce on, the mash on the side, the veggies which were steamed in the microwave, and then the chips. My mouth is watering looking at this, but this was probably by far the best meal I've ever made.